Okay, and then I open the chat. It still says test camera, but I guess that's okay. Okay, I think it went up.
Are you streaming or recording?
I'm streaming. It says I'm
Okay.
streaming.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, you are streaming.
I'm not seeing it on Facebook. Okay, it says just now. Okay. So if anybody's out there, say hey, let me know you're here. There they come. There's Miss Brenda. Hey, Heifer, what are you doing? And there is my son Seth. Everybody, we are back on regular cameras again. I hope for a good long while. Everybody give a shout out to my son Seth, who came in this week, Master Chief. Thank you, Seth. And fixed all the cameras for us so we can go really live and you can see the colors in really good color. Hey, Deb Markley. There's Miss Sue Erickson. Hey, hey. I'll have to get used to this again. I'm not used to it. Marilyn Reynolds. There's Alice. Hey, Alice. Barbara Luke from Georgia. Hey, hey. Good to see you guys. Miss Karen Bush. Hello, hello. Where we at, Karen? Are you here? Are you actually doing quilts or are you away? Who else we got in here today? If you're new here, make sure you say hey. Let us know where you're from. We always like to have new people in. Christina Fox. Christina, I've been seeing your posts. Great posts. Amen. Yes, Karen. I told him you need to just live here. Somebody's got to take care of me, right? I'm going to start an old age quilters home. So we can all come live together. We'll all be nuts. That'll work, right? Diane Workman. Hey, there's Barbara Alkire. Hey, Miss Barbara. Good to see you. Absolutely. Yes, yes. So we have, there's so much exciting news and so much going on, but we've got a really great sale tonight. But I want to send out a couple thank yous. We are almost at the end of the shop hop. Cannot believe it. It has been a crazy but well received 2 months. We have had so much fun with so many new shoppers, getting to meet them, getting to find out about them, and having them join us on here. So if you are one of the shop hoppers that just found us through the shop hop, thank you for coming. We had a great time with all of you. Couple more days left for you all to come out. Hey, Sue Morris and Sharon Kinney. Hey, hey. Plenty of time to come out, check out the sales, check out the machine sales. Couple more days. I am trying to talk Janome. They had an endless summer sale. Trying to talk them into extending, making it more endless so we can have more sales. I've got a couple customers wanting to buy and coming up with the funds, so we are trying to extend these sales. There's Eve Prosser. Hey, Miss Eve. And Barbara Luke. I know I still didn't get your invoice to you. I'm still having trouble with PayPal. So tonight when I send invoices, if you all want to call me tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and pay your invoices on the phone or through Facebook, just let me know because we're still having a little bit of issues with PayPal. I'm not liking how it's running. So just give me a call at the shop, Karen Bush, or somebody if you want to put my number up. I don't know if my girlies from Ohio are on tonight, Sandy Ambergy, but just give me a call and we'll do the invoices that way. But I will send them to your email. Okay, shout out to all my dream team. Couple more days left of the shop hop, and I still haven't got my nails done. Sorry about the nails tonight, but it has been so busy. And my girls have done so much for me in these last 2 months. So big shout out to Pam, Leslie, Dottie, Sarah, Alice, Pepper, and Diane, my dream team, for all of your help. Big shout out to Diane Tennant. Diane, you are my backbone in this place. Couldn't do it without you. and Diane has worked her butt off. She has come in when others have called off. She has filled hours that I don't know that I would fill, and helped me so immensely. So thank you to all of you, Dottie and Pepper, for doing samples for the shop, bags for the shop, and all of you that have come in, helped out, called, and Miss Sarah, I know you have been going through some stuff, so I want to send out some prayers for Sarah. She's got a lot of things going on with the doctors, and one doctor saying one thing, another doctor saying another, so prayers that we get Miss Sarah fixed back up and get her back in here where she belongs, because I miss her. So, okay, that's it for that. Classes. We have got classes coming up. For all of you that have bought the Janome CM17, I am having classes on that. Free classes. Starts on September 3rd at 3 p.m. I think I've got 4 girls coming. We have 2 CM17s here. And anybody that would like to join in classes, we can also do more. That way I don't have too many people trying to learn at once. But if you buy a Janome from me, the classes are free. And I will teach you how to use your machine, because if you buy a machine from me, I want you using it. So we'll be having tutorials now that we have the cameras up. Seth is going to be editing videos for YouTube, so we can get videos going for the tutorials, and you guys can see them day or night anytime you're up in that sewing room wanting to see a tutorial. Yes, thank you, Diane. They are an amazing group of ladies, and I appreciate each and every one of them, and each and every one of you. We have some exciting news coming up. I've been in the works of planning an expansion for the shop. We are going to more than double the space, and that is thanks to all of you that support Living the Dream Quilt Shop. I appreciate you so much. We are going to have a real classroom and be able to fit more people in and more fabric. So everything is going to be so wonderful. There's my Sandy Ambergy. Thank you, honey. I will get your name in here too, Sandy. Absolutely. But we don't know which month we're going to plan this for now that we're getting toward winter weather. We're trying to figure out the best time. We think the shop should only be down maybe a week. So I'll give you guys a heads up well before that happens. But just excited to be able to be planning this renovation and planning more room, more classes, more fabric, more everything great. So that is wonderful. Yes, yes. I am all excited. Okay, so do I have any other news? Okay, classes. We have the Janome class starting September 3rd, and we will have them throughout the months a lot. So if you want to come to one, even if you don't have a Janome and you want to come learn how to use one of the bigger ones, one of the littler ones, or you just want to check them out and play with them to see if you like it, call me and schedule a time and we'll do that. Oh, I've got a sale. Hey, cha-ching, I like that. September the 9th at 6 p.m. we have the Jelly Roll Rug class. And we have the Raggy Quilt class September 23rd at 6 p.m. We will be having some earlier classes, so if you want to take one of those classes and you need an earlier time, call me and I will schedule around your schedule. Usually if I change it for one person, there's 3 or 4 that would like to take that class at that time. So just call me and we'll get it set up. You'll be able to find the classes online. I think I scheduled it to go up September 1st, which is Sunday. So the whole calendar will change and all the classes will appear. All right, so let's get started. Karen Bush, let's see if I can find everything I need. I'm already lost. Did I pile? I think I piled the fabric on my stuff. Here it is. I hear you, Karen Bush. I hear you. And this is over here. I had to reprint something because when I was cutting out the cards, I cut one out wrong. Who knew I could do that, right? So, tonight, we are having one heck of a sale. The reason we are having this sale is we have a lot more fabric coming in. I have 2 lines of blenders coming very soon. We've got Whisper Weave and we've got Grunge. We are getting 50 bolts of each. So we are going to have the blenders everybody has been requesting to go with the beautiful fabrics that we have coming in. So we have to make room on the shelves. So I decided to go through the shop today, get some end of bolts, get some fabric that had already spent a birthday in the shop and that nobody wants to see in the shop when they come back because they want to see blenders. So I got them out. We've got them on a great sale tonight, and I have some things to go with them because what are you going to do with a fabric if you don't have a plan? So I have stuff here to help you with those plans. All right, so first off, we always, if you're new here, tell us you're new. Let us know where you're from. I knew you did, Sandy Ambergy. I know you like grunge. And Sarah, you can be late anytime you want. Thank you for all the kudos. I appreciate you, girls. Okay, so if you're new here, here is the deal. I will hold up a sign tonight. If you want the item I've held up with the sign, you just type in sold and the number. And you get the item for the price listed. After the show, I'll do your invoice. Doesn't matter if you're local or far away. If you're local and you haven't shopped with us before, tell me you're local. I'll know that you're going to come by and pick it up. If you want it shipped, all you have to do is say shipping. I'm going to message you tonight to get your information for the shipping, and then I'll send your invoice to your email. So make sure you give me your email. So I always start the show off with a couple of patterns that are very inexpensive, easy to do, and I picked these out. Normally I do Villa Rosa. These are Fabric Cafe, and they're 3-yard quilts because we're doing a lot of yardage tonight. So when you see yardage you like, you just type in that number, get your yardage, and these patterns will help you with your 3-yard quilts. So first, I've got 2 that are really easy, and I always do 2 giveaways during the show. One at the beginning, one at the end. The one at the beginning, when you share during the week, that puts you in for both drawings. When you answer the question, that puts you in for the first drawing. And I take all the answers, consider all the answers. Usually if it's ones that make me laugh or are really sentimental to me, just so you know how to get me, those are the ones I pick that win this first prize. And Deborah Markley, you get the first prize tonight. She probably gets it for a reason that isn't the real reason she posted this, but I laughed when I read her response. And then after I thought about it, you have to know Deb Markley, I know that it probably wasn't done in the way I took it when I first read it. So it just made it kind of sentimental to me. But I asked, what was your nickname growing up? And Deb Markley, or your nickname now? And Deb Markley said, an ex-family member nicknamed me Weasel. I had to laugh when I read that. But I know Deb she said it was years ago, and it was probably a good nickname that somebody gave her when she was not an ex-family member. But Deb said, I now use it as my email. And if you take it the other way, that an ex-family member gave you a nickname like that and you use it now, what a way to turn the tide. I absolutely love that. And I know that's probably, Debbie, not why they gave you that nickname. But I have two different patterns here for you to choose from, Deb. And any of you that want these patterns can buy them tonight. The first one from Fabric Cafe is called Boomerang. And you can pick any of these fabrics out tonight to go in this. They will be absolutely gorgeous. On the back, they've got 2 different colorways for this pattern. And it just takes 3 yards of any fabric. And this is sold P425. And these patterns are $5.99. And Debbie gets to pick hers out free tonight. And the second pattern up is called Snowball. Really like this one, and this is a great one that you girls will be. It's a long story, Deb. I love the story anyway. This is Snowball, and it is another really easy pattern, and there's the 2 colorways they've given you on the back. So I knew that these fabrics would really go well with this, with these patterns tonight. And that one is sold P480. And congratulations, Deb. And thank you for the laugh in the story. And for making me think. Another one that we just got in. These two are brand new for this year. We got in Making It Easy with 3-yard quilts. A lot of you really love these magazines. She does a great job. Look at these. I love the color schemes in these. So if you would like one of these instead, this one is Making It Easy, and it is sold P427. You are very welcome, Debbie. And we have another one, and they are viewing a different, this is Mac Cox from the Fabric Cafe. They are featuring her on the book this time. And there are these are called Curve Appeal with 3-yard quilts. And look at these. These are stunning designs. I've already bought mine because I really like the patterns in this one. And this one is sold P426. All right, let's get into some fabric. I promised you girls a sale. We're going to do it a little bit different this week. Made it really easy for me. I might have to do it this way all the time. So here is the first fabric up. This is, now I got to look on here. This is Blossom Alpine. These first fabrics are all Lori Holt. So we have the Lori Holt fabrics on sale. This is an alpine green color, really nice fabric, and I thought this would be a good fall fabric too. And everything, all the fabrics I showed tonight are on sale for $7 a yard. So this one is sold S1. We're going to go through these really quickly tonight because we have 35 of them. 35, $7 a yard. That means you can do a 3-yard quilt for $21. So if you're one of those people that does the quilts for the foster kids or for nursing homes or for friends and family, $21 for 3 yards. That is amazing. And if you're new here and you want more than 1 yard, make sure you type in sold S1 and then type in how much yardage you want behind it, and I will cut that for you. All right, next up, another Lori Holt. This one is navy herringbone texture. I think Deb Markley did a quilt with this in it, didn't you, Deb? I seem to remember you using this color. And this has got a nice navy blue with that alpine green in it. And this one is sold S2. Let me make sure my messages are coming up. I'm not used to this camera again, but it looks to be working great. How did the pictures look? Next up, we have Basic Blossoms in Nutmeg. This is another fall color that I really like. And this one is sold S3. For all of you cross-stitchers out there, and everybody loves Lori Holt. If you have the Lori Holt pattern books, these colors go great in those patterns, the farmhouse quilts. Love them in the farmhouse quilts. But here, for all you cross-stitchers, these were some of my favorite of Lori's, and I think I've got a blue pattern. I don't know why my alarm's going off. I've got a blue pattern that matches this one too, and this one is sold S4. Oh, Amanda, on these, yes. Thank you, Amanda. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3. We have 5 yards left of this one. So, great question, Amanda, and I forgot. Is S3 like a West Virginia gold? No, it's more of a brown nutmeg, Christine. And thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that for you reminding me, because a lot of these are into bolts. And some of them just went along with it, and I was trying to get rid of the yardage to make room. So I figured I can get rid of yardage, I can give you all a great deal, and we can make room for that new fabric all at the same time. This one is S5. I wanted to make a pencil skirt out of this one. I really love these colors, and it looks so professional to me. There is maybe 2.5 yards of this one left, and this is sold S5. You are welcome, Christine. Absolutely. Next up, we've got some more fall colors. I thought I'd do these for the Lori Holt, do the fall colors first. This one is called Gingham Raisin. And it has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has about 6 yards left on it. It is sold S6. And for all of you that like to do the tablecloths and the curtains, the kitchen curtains, this would make beautiful kitchen curtains. And I'm going to be teaching the ruffler later on this month. So if you girls want to learn how to use your ruffler, this would be great to make curtains with. And that is sold S6. I don't even know why I put 7 a yard on the cards, because everything you see tonight is going to be $7 a yard. We've got it down, marked down the lowest we can get it. And here is a Raleigh Blake B Basics. This is Blossom Raisin. So it's that brown color, that raisin color again with the blossoms on it. And it's really nice fabric. I do like the way Raleigh Blake does their fabric. That is sold S7. And we have one more. Actually, there's 2 more of the fall, but I put one way back. I don't know why it's so far back in the pack. I'm sure that doesn't fall over. This one, oh, and that raisin, I think I said it's got about 6 yards on it. This is Tiny Daisy Petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one has about 8.5 or 9 yards on it. And that is that raisin color again with the daisies. And this one is sold S8. Oh, I have 2 of these. I didn't know I had 2. I've also got this minty green with the cross stitch on it from Lori Holt. And this is called Heart Songbird. But it has it in very, very light colors. But that has that cross stitch needle and heart on it. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 7.5 yards of this one left, and that is sold S9. So what is everybody doing tonight? What are you guys doing? Do you have your tea out? Is your name Dottie Dillon and you're sitting somewhere having a nice drink by a fire at a campground? We've got the weekend coming up. We've got Labor Day weekend coming up. So what is everybody doing for the weekend? Next up, this was one of my favorite lines. This was from the Firefly line, and this is the Firefly Green 2, 3. We have 3, maybe 3.5 yards left of this. Really beautiful tone-on-tone greens in this. Barbara, you got your tea? I got mine right behind me. And this one is sold S10. And can you guys hear me okay? Because I forgot to turn that air off. Sarah, can you hear the buzz of that air conditioner really bad on here? Amanda, we got lightning and thunder and no rain. The rain has not started. Now, whoa, don't you fall on me. This whole thing's threatening to fall, Karen Bush. Don't laugh. No? That's good. If you guys, if that air conditioner is making noise, I can turn it off. Here is one of the pretty pinks from Lori Holt. And this is the Blossom Basic Pink. Really pretty color. Especially if you're doing a quilt for a little girl. And this one is sold S11 or Valentine's Day. Perfect fabric for Valentine's Day. So that one is sold S11. And there is 8 or 9 yards left on that one. Now it's Matching Buddy here, which is more of those dots that I like, the polka dot coral. Look at this. Another one that's good for Valentine's Day. There is about 2.5 to 3 yards of this one left. Another end of bolt. And this is sold S12. And these fabrics are normally $11.70. So $4.70 off per yard on these. And here we have Basics Gingham Raspberry. Another pretty one to do those tablecloths, table runners, curtains in your kitchen. And this one is sold S13. I hope you're the only one with that internet freezing up, Karen. Karen, I missed it. Did you say you're home or are you away? Next up, we got Pretty Blue. And this one we don't have much left at all. This is Blue Diagonal Plaid. And there's about 1 yard to 1.5 yards of this one left. And this one is sold S19. Barbara's making a list. All right, Barbara. You just let me know, honey. Are you checking it twice, Barbara? That's what we need to know. Barbara Luke is the real Santa Claus. Here's another one from Firefly. This was my favorite one from the Firefly line. Loved this fabric. It is a beautiful blue. I hope that camera's picking it up well. It's just called Firefly Blue. And this one is sold S18. And this one we have 1, 2, 3... right around 4 yards of this one left. Really pretty color. And another pretty blue. This is that one I was telling all of you cross stitchers and hand embroidery people out there. This one is a really nice one from that line from Lori Holt. And there are about 10 yards of this one left. And this one is sold S17. Not checking it twice, Barbara. Maybe she's not the real Santa. Okay, here, all of you gingham ladies, this is another one from Lori Holt. It is Basic Gingham Teal. It's more of a minty green to me than a teal. But this one is sold S16. Oh, if I can pick the card up. Sold S16. And we have 1, 2, maybe 2.5 to 3 yards of this one left. And we've got other lines coming up. I've got a couple other lines coming up here in just a minute. We've got 2 more of the Lori Holtz to go. This one is called Make-A-Wish Pink, and it has wisteria on it. Love this fabric. If you're thinking of doing something for Valentine's Day, this is a perfect go-to fabric to do. And there are about 6 yards of this one left. And this is sold S15. Oh, Karen's home now. So you two girls been hanging out, Brenda? What have you two been getting into? Pink Connected Stars. This is the last one of the... Or no, I've got 2. Oh, I have 2 more Lori Holtz I didn't see hidden over there. This is Pink Connected Stars. Another good one if you're doing a little girl's baby quilt. Or if you're doing something for Valentine's Day. And this is sold S14. Okay. Oh, and I've got a kit coming up too that's not with these colors, but we do have a kit that we just got cut today. All right, this was a popular one, but we've got, let me go to these first because I've got them out of order. Okay, so for those of you that like the words to go on the back, this makes a great backing for a quilt. It makes I've seen a lot of pillowcases done with these. So it's got really hard-spoken words on it. What is this one called? Can't remember. Happy text. It has really happy text words on it. I had it the right way the first time. So if you're wanting to give somebody something that just says a lot for you, this is the go-to. Great backing on a quilt, like I said. And this one is sold S23. Oh, you're doing quilts for people in Alabama? You go, girl. Good job, Karen. Karen just got her quilter back, so she's very happy. Okay, here's those other two Lori Holt. Let me get them out first. So we have the Red Daisies, another Valentine's Day special. We can get you started working on Valentine's Day early, and that is sold S21. On here, there are 1, 2, 3. There's about 3 yards on this one. And on the words, we had 8.5. And this one is sold S21. Yeah, there's about 8.5 on it, Karen. Oh, don't lose that. That's coming up. All right, and here is the red with the needle. See, I lied to you all. I said I only had 2. I had 4 of them. And this one is sold S20. So if you've got a favorite quilt or you have friends that quilt that you want to make something special for, this make a nice pin cushion. And there is about 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 to 7 yards left on this one. Okay, that is all Lori Holt. Okay, now we got a couple different lines coming up. All right, this sold really well. We sold a couple bolts of this one, and now we're about out to, we have about 2 yards left of the Fireflies. Really love the blue and the extreme yellow light in these. That is sold S22. Grab that while you can. Thank you, Miss Karen. I'm determined to lose that before I get to it. Next up, we have, this was the Pacifica line. Everybody loved this. These, we had two bolts of the blue and 2 bolts of the green. We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5.5 to 6 yards of the turtles left. Loved these turtles. They sold really well. And this is sold S24. Thank you, Miss Sandy. How are you doing, Sandy? Sandy, I've been loving the morning texts and scriptures you send me. I never respond because I never have time, but thank you so much. The number on the words? S23. Next up, seaweed. We have teal seaweed. This was such a pretty one. And where's my card? Oh, I think I lost the card down in. Hold on. Here we go, Karen. That's why we need Seth here. I've lost the card. This is, let's see if I can drop it out. There we go. I got it. This one is sold S25, and that is teal seaweed. So if you want to make a 3-yard quilt with these, we have the turtles, the seaweed, and I've got the green turtles coming up. We've also got some jellyfish. These would be a great one. You can go back and get the other numbers and make a great 3-yard quilt. Anybody would love these. Kids, anyone. Oh yeah, we got a couple really pretty ones coming up. We have about 1 yard of this one. So this one is sold S26. And we have about a yard of that one yet left. Thank you, Miss Sandy. And how are you doing, Sandy? You gotta call me sometime. I miss talking to you. But I will be up in Dayton pretty soon. My God, it'll be October before we know it. And here we have the jellyfish. We actually have... Is that the same color? Yeah. So we have about 10 yards of jellyfish. I'll hold this one up. So there is the jellyfish. There's about 10 yards on that. I've got about a yard on the other roll. And I tell you what, anybody that buys more than 3 yards tonight, I will give you a yard of jellyfish. How's that? 3 or more yards, you get a free yard of jellyfish. That is sold S31, $7 a yard. Happy anniversary, Sandy. Absolutely. And here, this one has some sharks swimming in it. It's a nice orangish yellow. It's kind of ombre. It's got some shells in the background. Thank you, Miss Sandy. Thank you, Sharon. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, right around 5 yards of this one left. This was my second favorite of this line. I love this one. $7.29, but I got one coming up I love even more. And I'll show it to you now. And then I think it's time for a drawing before we do the end of these. This was my favorite. Let me see how many we got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 6 yards of this one left. Love this fabric. Look! Isn't that adorable? That was my favorite of the line. This is sold S27. And there are about 7 yards of that one left. Love these colors. QT did a great job on this line. It was one of my favorites. Am I freezing up on everybody, or is it just some of the girls? Thank you, Miss Sandy. Okay, let's do a drawing before I show the last 4. We need 5. I have 5 things left to show you. Who wants to win tonight? Thank you, Andrea. All right, who wants to win? And by the way, we're showing live on YouTube tonight, too. So you can always check it out on YouTube. Sue Morris, must be you. Amanda, know me. All right, let's see who the winner is tonight. We have a lot of names tonight and a lot of new names in here. And don't go away, because if the winner isn't present, we'll pick another name. We have Debbie Stover. Debbie Stover, are you here tonight? We'll give Debbie a minute to answer. If she doesn't answer, we will draw another name. So Debbie Stover, if you are here, say hey. Marilyn Reynolds? Yes, everybody wants to win. Absolutely. Debbie Stover, say hey. I'll give you about 8 seconds, and we will draw another name, and we'll see if we can get another winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, Debbie. I'm going to have to draw another name. Let me draw another name, see if we got a winner on here. Oh, 2. Teresa Carlin. Teresa Carlin, are you on here? I remember reading her post about her nickname, and I can't remember now what it was. But Teresa Carlin, if you're on here, say hey, and you will be the winner tonight. And while we're doing that, I'll get a sip of my tea. I almost ate butterflies tonight, Brenda Wayne. That'll give Brenda a laugh. I think it was Miss Pepper that left me pretzels. Nice little hard pretzels. They're delicious. It might have been Dottie Dillon, but they're yummy. I also have this little container of butterfly pins. You know what happened? Okay, Teresa hasn't answered. Let me make sure. Didn't miss her. Let me draw another name. Who is the winner tonight? Cecil Lee's walking around here. I'm going to give him away. Who wants to win Cecil tonight? Oh, hold on. I dropped my basket. Getting all excited over here. Okay. Eve Prosser. Eve Prosser, are you on here? If you're still on here, Eve, say hey. And if not, we've got some more. If she is on here, we've still got a lot of stuff tonight, so don't go away. Eve Prosser, are you on here? I don't want to miss her. I'm going back through to me. There she is. Eve is here. All right, Eve. You have won something wonderful for your quilting set. You get the OmniGrid Ruler Quilting Square Set. Congratulations. You get a 1x6. You get the Ultimate Accurate 1/8 grid for miniatures. You get the... well, part of this is in another language. Let me see. You get the 6-inch square and you get the 4-inch square, all included in this pack, and it is on sale tonight for $24.09. So if anybody else out there would like to win this, would like to get this is sold in 504-2409. Just type that number in. A lot of different things so you can square up those quilt squares. And congratulations to Eve, and thank you to everybody that shares our videos. It helps get more people in, helps give us exposure, and you are totally appreciated. And we'll have the new live up in just a day or two. You can go on there, answer the question, share, make sure you share the video, or not the video, make sure you share the post about the live, and it'll automatically put you in for the drawing. Okay, so next up, we have this really neat one. I've had a lot of girls use this in Star Wars quilts, and I had a lot of people make pillowcases out of this. They really like the colors. Absolutely, Eve, we are all continuing to pray for you for that. There are 2 yards of this one left, and this is sold S28. And thank you for everybody that prayed for Eve and Sarah. Your prayers are definitely appreciated. Okay, now we're up to... Are these all the same? These are from Birdsong, and they were extremely lovely little... Or are they all Birdsong? I think they're all from Birdsong. This is the most beautiful bird eggs, and we have... I'm going to measure this. I want to make sure it's a yard on here. Let's see. There is 32 inches. I'm going to say 3/4, which is 27. You're going to get 5 extra inches of this, of these pale blue lovely eggs to add to your quilting collection. And this one is sold S33. Let me write on here that I said I was only charging 3/4 because we all know how my mind gets. Okay. So, all right. Thank you, Miss Alice. Next up, we have it in this color. It is a cream color. I don't know if that looks white to you or if you can actually see the cream, but the beautiful light blue, pale eggs and the brown, really pretty colors. And this one is sold S32, $7 a yard. And we have one more of bird eggs. Oh, for that one we had about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 yards of that one left. And this one we have 1, 2, 3 yards of this one left. This is my favorite. And do I have the right one? This one is sold S34. And it's a mint green. I don't know if you can see that mini green in there. Beautiful colors in this one. This is sold S34. All right, so that is it for the fabrics tonight. If you're watching this late, feel free to go back. We go from sold to just the number because it's a race. That's fine, Amanda. I don't mind at all. So you feel free to go back, look around, put your order in. I will as a matter of fact, I'm going to let the orders go through the night, and tomorrow morning I'll go ahead and put the invoices together, and I will let you guys know your invoices are out there so you can go back through. I know it was kind of a rush because we had so many. Thank you, Miss Alice. And don't forget, come by the shop if you're in the market for a Janome. The deals are extremely great right now. Come through before the end of the month so you can get a good deal on one of these machines. Oh, Big Brother. Oh, no. I'm going to have to go back and watch Big Brother now. Thanks, Karen. Get me involved in the drama. So come on in the shop this week, see what we've got on sale. Shop with me online. And remember, shipping is $6.99 under 75. Over 75 is totally free. And thank you for helping me live my dreams, and I hope you're all living yours. You all have a great night. Love and hugs, and I will see you all next week. Same time, same place.